I'm Peter Sarsgaard. This is my friend Ebon Moss-Bachrach. We're here to talk about our short film,
High Falls.
High Falls, shot in Stone Ridge. It's funny that it's called High Falls and it was shot in Stone Ridge. They're right next to each other. Anyway, we're going to ask each other questions.
Yes. Why don't you start off?
What was your relationship to these filmmakers? How did you all come together?
Andrew's an old friend, as are you and Maggie. We've all known each other for quite some time. Maggie and I go back to our college days.
How did you do in that? What class was it you took with Maggie in college?
Intro to Indo-Tibetan Buddhism.
How did that go for you?
Fine-ish.
Fine-ish?
Not so well. I'll be revisiting that class sometime in the...
Yeah, we were all friends.
Yeah.
For a long time.
Peter, after so many successful features, why did you decide to do the short film?
Because we would have total control. You know, we were making it with our friends. I think in some way, in all of our lives, we'd gotten a little sick of being tools of a system. And this was an opportunity to either succeed or fail on our own terms, I think. And, you know.
Yeah, on our own terms, yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah, if it fails, it failed because we helped it fail.
Yeah.
And it's not because somebody came in and said, we should do it like this or do it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, in the film, you're the one that Maggie and I both confide to about our secrets. What is your own opinion of the slippery slope between withholding information and lying?
I don't know, you know, it's like people talk about in relationships where they should be completely forthright and completely truthful, and that...
Right.
I know some people with this sort of all-truth policy.
Right, like I was walking down the street today and I saw a woman who had a nice ass, and
yeah.
I looked. For how long did you look?
You look chubbier today than you did yesterday. Like, that's it's not like, what good does that really do?
Right. You think there's a certain point where you need to stop.
With the information that my character's given in the movie, I think that they're both...
You seem like you wanted to tell us both in the movie.
I feel like you guys need to tell
you
tell
certainly
each other
facilitate.
This. Yeah, facilitate. That's
by bringing the topics out into the open over the dinner scene.
Yeah, I also think it's no fun to have these to be in the middle of this stuff. It's like somebody came over and took a dump on your head. It's like, come on, put all
you just want to have a good weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
You went up because you thought it was going to be a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
It's such a nice night. Ah, it's like...
Wegman! Here, boy! Wegman!
You know what? He did this that other time, and he was totally fine. I know, I just keep getting freaked out, and then I go like, he did this that other time. And remember, they brought him back. He has the collar on. Like, you know, no one's going to steal him. There's no cars. He's fine. You know. Just like, I'm worried, though. Anyway, sorry.
If you and I were in a rock band, what would be the name of our group and what would be our big number? I can say...
We do have a band.
We do have a band.
Yeah.
And the name of the group is...
Big Buck Hunter.
Or...
Huntress Gatherer, which
right,
is
it
my
depends
favorite.
on it depends on the formation of the band.
Yeah, it depends.
It depends on if it's 2 guitarists and 1 drummer, or...
Yeah, we're Huntress Gatherer when we're 2 electric guitars and drums, and when it's just standard...
2 guitars, a bass, and a drummer, then...
Then we're Big Buck Hunter.
Yeah, yeah. What is our big number? I would say it would be more interesting to describe just... The music is kind of swirling...
Drony, space...
Yeah,
nitrous rock. Swashbuckling, I know, that's something we were described that way the other day. I thought that was nice. Our big number is Submerge.
Submerge, that's right. I didn't even realize that one. We haven't played that one in a while.
An E minor Fantasia. High Falls is about a couple that cannot connect, and so was making this film good or bad, if you think in these terms, for your relationship with Maggie, and was it difficult to be around each other while making this film? If it was bad.
No. Good or bad? You know, you always pick roles based off of, or you know, you get involved in things based off of what's gonna, you know, help you in your life, and hopefully you learn something from everything you do. Maggie and I mean, I think we all had a fantastic time doing this movie. That bonfire was used off camera quite often.
There's the sweetest smile and the softest hands. I love the ground whereon he stands. Well, I love my love, and well he knows.
Make it a little Irish. Oh, come on, a little bit. And well he knows. Brightest hair. That's a suggestion. That piss you off? Let's try to be funny.
Let's play something else.
You know, I think we sat around, had bonfires, had great breakfast. It was an amazing espresso machine.
Yeah.
Espresso machine. And, yeah, I think it was pretty great.
I think we had a good time.
It's crazy. You know, I think it must be very interesting for Maggie having done it pregnant, because, you know, the amount pregnant that she was, there's a lot that is not, that you can't control.
Yeah.
You know, depends on how you wake up that day. But I think it's sort of nice in her performance. She's got this sort of like, you know, she turns her head in a direction and that everything in front of her is all that she sees, and she just goes that way. And then she turns her head this way and all that she sees is this way. You know, pregnant women have blinders on to some degree, don't you think? Like horses.
Pregnant women are like horses. No.
I'm digging a hole and it's very deep.
I'm not touching that, man.
Eben.
Yeah.
I hate to leave you here.
It's okay. It's okay.
In this futuristic, we are in internet land right now. But I'd like to introduce our director, Mr. Andrew Zuckerman. Oh. And I'm mic'd.
We've been talking for a while about wanting to make a movie with the three of us. I don't know if we were talking about that for a year or 6 months, but then all of a sudden one day there was a script.
Yeah. So we talked about it a lot, and my partner Alex Black, who wrote the screenplay, which is phenomenal. We would just sort of talk about what we'd want to make a movie about, and what we'd want to make a movie about, given this dynamic of these three actors. And not that we thought dogs dying was funny, but we thought that people having relationships with dogs in the way that they have relationships with people, and the way dogs come between relationships was funny. And so we thought maybe, you know, in their relationship, he always sort of cared for the dog a bit more for her than for her, and which may be the motivation for her reaction to have killed the dog. And so we started there, and then we just started piecing scenes together. And
so it started with the dead dog.
Started with a dead dog. That was definitely, let's open the movie with a dead dog.
Would you like to work together again?
If you'll have me, I would love to. This is sort of a dream ensemble. The three of them have this kind of incredible chemistry between them. So it's kind of like
it's never
kind of hard to mess it up, you know.
Never gonna happen. You're never gonna get us again.
I was a little bit of a tyrant.
You're a stepping stone, my friend.
If you guys were to take a road trip together, where would you go and who would drive?
I'm thinking Nikki.
Nikki, my wife, would probably drive.
Yeah.
And where would you want to go?
This is going to sound really stupid. The first thing that pops into my mind, I would like to go to northern Maine and see the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that...
That's totally fine. I'll go to Maine. That'll be fun. Go to Maine, camp. Thank you to Ebon, Moviefone,
welcome.
To you for watching and sending in your questions. Please check out our movie, High Falls. Thanks.